Hello YouTube, my name is Shirria. This is the Shirria Mac channel where I document my journey towards eliminating 6 figures worth of debt as a married woman paying debt alone. If you are new here, thank you so very much for clicking on this video. And if you are a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so very much for coming back. If you're new and you're a viewer but not yet a subscriber, please consider subscribing to follow my journey towards eliminating six figures worth of debt as a married woman paying debt alone. It has been a minute since I have done my early mortgage payoff update, but I am back with an update for my progress from the last time I recorded, which was September, until now. So if you are interested in seeing exactly how much money I was able to put on my mortgage principal for early mortgage payoff, then stay tuned. All right. So, if you're new here, I have been, tracking my mortgage principal payments on this amortization schedule. I did get this schedule from Debt Free D, and she last year had a goal to pay 5% of her mortgage. I have a goal to decrease my mortgage by an additional 2%. And that brings me to about 2% of my mortgage would be $1,981.36. And as of today, I have $1,846.52 remaining. So 2% of my mortgage is not, like a payment and a half. So it's not going to make a major difference on like knocking off some years of my mortgage, but it will help. All right. So I think I last recorded in September. And as you can see here, in September, I don't know what my balance was, but it probably was this. This is probably correct. So I put $91.20. And like I said, the numbers are a little bit off, but by less than $100. And I cannot figure out how or why that is, but like I said, it's less than $100 difference, so that's okay with me. So September, I paid $91.20. And if you're wondering, I did share a video that I will link over in the corner somewhere on the strategies I was using to pay off my mortgage early. So I won't go into great detail about that, but I will let you know that I make an additional $16.56 in principal because I round the payment up to the nearest 10, I think. And then once the payment and that $16.56 principal payment has posted, I go in and pay my mortgage down to the next 100. So with that payment that I made in September of $91.20, it left me at or around this number, $101,000, $304.94. October, I made a principal payment of $88.57. November, $87.26. And December, $85.95. I ended 2021 under the $100,000 mark, which was very exciting for me. It makes the reality of having a paid off mortgage even more real, or it increases the reality that I could have a paid off mortgage. So January, I continued to pay off, make the additional principal payment of $16.56. And then, like I said, I continue to go in. I think I do need to call because I should have had an extra payment, and I want to make sure that extra payment goes towards the principal of my loan instead of always just looking like I am half a month ahead on my mortgage. So I am going to put that on my to-do list somewhere to call them and ask them to apply my extra payment from 2021 to the principal of my mortgage and see what difference that makes. But so January I went in, I paid $86.56, and February I went in and paid a combination of extra principal at $81.40. My mortgage